Discretion is advised.
How concerned are you that these fellas grabbed 28 of these assault rifles?
We're very concerned, because like you said before, if you got this many rifles and guns, you know, that's many more shootings, that's many more homicides.
To the critics, it's a matter of ignorance. Including black ministers. And I will say to you, my dear brother, I think that, well, talking about the ministry, 95% of our ministers is false prophets. Mega churches did nothing for their own people. A black politician in Washington, the Rayburn building, Longsworth building, Cannons building, they walk the floor and do absolutely nothing. The policies they have put before us is vague. And 3 strikes you're out. I really don't know who voted on that strike, on those policies.
So what you're saying is the clergy, the clerical leadership in African American communities, not living up to the bill.
When Terry Peters picked up his little girl Jasmine from after-school care on Thursday,
I'm very upset. I'm mad.
he immediately noticed this mark on her face and took this picture.
And people came out and they began to state to me that she got slapped on the school bus.
He says the daycare workers told him 17-year-old Tavon Walters, a high school student, did it on the bus ride from the schools to the after-school program.
He had reached over that seat and he was telling another girl that if you don't hit her, I'm going to hit her for you.
The bus security video shows Walters grabbing another student's hand and using it to hit Jasmine on the right side of her face. The picture of the mark on Jasmine's face is on the left side, which is why school officials and police are unclear if the teen is responsible for the actual mark in this picture.
The behavior on the bus was not any more, abnormal than on most buses.
Bamberg District 1 Superintendent Phyllis Shorting says it's common for all ages of students to share a bus in rural districts like this. However, Peter's attorney wants to know why Walters was even allowed to ride the bus. According to police, he's on probation and has a history of getting in trouble at school.
We're talking about a kid that's 17 years old, much larger than this 5-year-old child, history of violence, and he's put on the bus there with her and in close proximity.
Why is someone that has a history like that allowed to ride the bus, especially with young kids on there?
Well, he not had any bus incidents, for one thing.
Peters says nobody from the school called him about the alleged assault. The school superintendent told us that's because the bus driver didn't notice it.
It can happen to anybody's child. And had I not seen that slap on her face, I would have not known what that video is showing today.
Although Jasmine is physically okay, her father says she's now scared to ride the bus. Liz Owens, on your side.
I need 100 views, and y'all gonna get what y'all want. Give me 100 views, y'all gonna get what y'all want. Give me 100 and I'll light it. Look, this is gonna be the deal. Y'all give me 200 views, I'll let it go. Give me 200 views, I'll let this go right now. I'll let them walk free home. Y'all gotta give me my views though.
Investigators in Fallbrook are searching for suspects after a teen was hit by a stray bullet while at work. Detectives think that bullet traveled a quarter of a mile through a residential area that's also filled with businesses. NBC7's Ashley Matthews is in Fallbrook this evening with more on what's a pretty bizarre case, Ashley, and also I know you have a look at how the victim is recovering after all of this.
That's right. An 18-year-old's life changed in an instant when a stray bullet went through this window here at Little Severs and hit her while she was working right in the back there. Police believe that stray bullet came from a Rite Aid parking lot a couple of blocks away. Now, we did speak with that victim, and she's still in disbelief something like this could happen.
I was going to go back to start putting more pepperonis on the pigs and everything, and as I walked, I felt like something had hit my leg.
Here's surveillance video from inside right when that bullet came through the front window. Jennifer, the victim, grabs her leg, then looks down, initially thinking the blood was pizza sauce. She screamed for help. That's when her co-workers surrounded her, shocked with what just happened. They then called for an ambulance. Jennifer didn't want her face shown on camera, but said that it's still very upsetting to think about what happened that night. She remembers going to the hospital in the ambulance with pain shooting up her leg. Meantime, her parents waiting anxiously for any update from doctors.
They were just telling me, you gotta calm down because you're gonna pass out. And I didn't have my mom or dad with me the whole time. There was no one with me. It was just a nurse. He was holding me the whole time. But I didn't know what to think until after they finally let my mom in and then my dad to come see me.
No arrests have been made so far in this case, and police do believe those initial shots fired at the Rite Aid parking lot were gang-related. If you have any information on this case, you're urged to call the substation for the sheriff's office here in Fallbrook. Reporting live from Fallbrook, Ashley Matthews, NBC7.